We woke up on day 3, jumped in the toad and headed to Belfast, Maine.
Everyone in town has been asking us if we've been to Young's Lobster Pound yet. We had to put it on the list. Today was the day, and boy, were we in for a tasty treat. We met Raymond Young, 3rd generation owner.
Hey, how are you?
Very good.
Hey,
Thanks for having us.
nice to meet you folks.
I look forward to you showing us some bugs. Let's
Hey,
check them out.
we'll show you all kinds of stuff and teach you something new.
Let's
oh,
go.
I couldn't
All
wait
right,
to come here.
right in. My grandfather started the business back, going on 100 years and another couple of years here, I think. I used to be a lobster fisherman myself. Kind of rubs off when your grandfather's one, your father's one, then you take the reins and do it yourself too. When we have our boats come in, they'll come in, pull up to the dock over here where our winch is. We'll winch them up, weigh them, separate them, hard shell, soft shell. When they get done, they come in, we write them a check, and off they go, and then we bring them inside the building, put them in the tanks, and our water is turned down to 35 degrees. And then they're kept in that 35-degree water overnight. And the next day, they're pretty much on a plate and ready to eat. When I grew up here, I grew up waiting on customers. Seeing those people that come in every weekend with their picnic basket, setting a bottle of wine up and enjoying themselves and making it their day to go out to eat. We're still family business, still oriented, and we plan on keeping it going for hopefully another 100 years if it goes that long.
Our favorite part was going down underneath into the lobster tray and checking out all these lobsters in different kinds.
This is where people can come in and pick out whatever size lobster they want, from a pound to 4.5 pounds. This is a hard shell lobster here, and this is a soft shell.
And these ones you said are a little sweeter?
Soft shell lobster, a little sweeter, a little juicier, not quite as much meat in them. They're probably about 20%, 30% water in them this time of the year. And your hard shells are your full meated lobsters. Everything on this lobster you can eat besides the shell. So there's meat in the claws and these little legs and the flippers, there's meat.
Well, I'm excited seeing all this. I'm getting hungry.
Thank you so much for having us. I can't wait to eat.
We'll fix you right up with some lunch here.
It was very interesting, but I've got to admit, I was just waiting for lunch. So we just placed our order.
Okay,
Now what happens?
I'm gonna go weigh it up for you.
Okay, let's go see.
So cool how they've got that net like
my
that.
grandfather used to make those for us.
Really?
Yeah,
You just know by eye by now.
lots and lots of time.
Look at that, 2.5 on the money.
How long have you been working here?
Since I was 10.
What did they have you doing at 10?
I used to wash dishes and wash tables.
Okay, now what do we do?
I gotta get you a corn.
Oh, she
we
puts
got
the
the-
corn in with the lobsters.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
All right, so are we going to the kettle?
Yeah, and we're gonna boil this for 15 minutes.
Okay. And what do you have in there? Is it, what are they boiling in?
Just straight salt water, straight from the ocean.
Amanda showed us how they cook them in this big pot. It steam's coming out and it's blowing out the building. They've changed color a little bit.
Yeah. They've changed color to yummy. All right, show me how you do this.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the tail, down through, back up to the body. Some knuckles, claws. Easy peasy.
Nice.
After they cooked our lunch, we headed up to the 2nd floor balcony overlooking the Bay of Belfast, and it was absolutely beautiful. Look at this view, babe. Can you get a better lunchtime view here in Maine?
No, and it's actually a wonderful Maine day. It's a little, foggy right now. Look at this clam chowder, dude. Talk about clams. There is so much goodness on my plate.
Fresh Maine lobster. Without butter, because I wanted to taste it. This is gonna get ugly real quick.
I know.
I had never had lobster claw. I've always had lobster tail, so I got to sample the lobster claw. I think that was my favorite.
I loved it all. I couldn't decide where to eat next. They gave us steamed clams, lobster, chowder, crab dip, corn on the cob. I was confused and delighted. Here's to our first Maine lobster lunch at Young's Lobster Pound. Delicious.